What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Mo's Anime Vault. I hope you guys are having a good day, having a good time, because I definitely did doing this video. This is a video that I wanted to make for a while, and it was one of my top videos that I've always wanted to make in my life, and a top discussion that I've always wanted to talk about. When I watched this arc, and I watched the end of Greed Island, and I figured out you could take 3 of these cards in the real world, you already know I was looking up all 100 of those restricted card slots, and I was picking 3 of them. Now, I haven't seen a lot of YouTubers do videos on this subject, and I think it's a little bit underrepresented because there is so much content that can be taken just from Greed Island alone. That video game, that creative idea, just from this arc, this small part of the anime alone, is just massive. You can do so much with it, and I will be doing a video on all 100 restricted cards in the game. That will be later on, but I decided to do that video because I had so much fun doing this video. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, this first card, I don't know how many people would agree with me. This was an extremely hard list to make. Picking 3 cards out of 100 unique powers and unique ideas was extremely difficult for me, and I think I revolved most of my card choices kind of around information. When I made the first list, I did about a top 10, and then I wanted to narrow down from there, so it made it a little bit easier for myself, and most of my cards revolved around information, and then these ones I think were the most unique, so I picked them because they kind of had the most variety. So without further ado, my first card is Golden Scales number 11. This is a B rank card, it has a number of 30 transformations, and its effect is when faced with a 2-option choice, these scales will tell you which is better for your future. Now, I feel like this is kind of vague. Almost everything in your life is a 2-option choice, and if I could use this card on every 2-option choice in my life, my future would be absolutely amazing if I picked the right one every time. I don't see how anything in your life isn't a 2-option choice. Yeah, maybe there's some 3-option things, but let's say you're going to get some cereal. You either don't get the cereal or you do get the cereal. It's a 2-option choice. Which one's going to be better for your future? This card will tell you. Do you walk outside? Do you not walk outside? Do you go to college? Do you not go to college? Do you drop out of high school? Do you not drop? I feel like everything, can be a 2-option choice, and this will tell you the best for your future. You don't have to worry about anything. You do anything you want, and this thing will tell you the best for your future. Yeah, I guess you could start going into heavy cocaine and heroin, meth, maybe all that, and it'd be like, 2-option choice. Don't do meth, do meth. Which one's better? Yeah, there's some obvious ones that it's gonna tell you, but I thought this was really cool, and it'd make my life really kind of easy. I would just kind of go out and this thing would be like, this is the better choice. I'd be like, okay, I don't have to worry about anything. I know this thing's guiding my future to the best possible person that I could possibly be. Yeah, that's why I picked this card. If you disagree with me, let me know. The next card I picked is definitely a me specific card. I have always wanted to do anything in my life with levitating or flying or just floating in air without anything, like without a jetpack, without any powered machine. I just think that would be so cool if humans had this intrinsic power to just float. It'd be just so awesome. The next card I have is the Levitating Stone. This is an S rank card, and its transformation number is 7. Its card effect is that it is a stone about 1 carat in size that levitates. So it levitates on its own, and it can levitate 1 person and receives energy from the sunlight. Furthermore, the person holding the stone will begin to levitate. It works on 1 single person at a time, and the effects wear off once the user lets go of it. So the sun has to be shining on the stone for it to work. I just have to say, this sounds so fun. If I'm holding something, I'm levitating. I don't know how far you can levitate. Let's say you can levitate maybe 10 feet. Even 10 feet would just be so fun. It's not like true flying. 10 feet in the air maybe isn't that high, but that would be the funnest thing in the world. Do you not think levitating 10 feet in the air, going wherever you want to, just floating around, would not be the funnest thing in the world? You just hold the stone. You're just flying above everybody's heads. You're in traffic. Nope, I'm flying above you. You're in a huge crowd. Nope, I'm flying above you. You're on a roller coaster that's about to crash. Nope, I'm gonna float out of this bitch. I don't think that would work because you're most of the time locked in, but I think this would be so fun. When I saw this, there was no contest. This was a card that I was gonna pick, and I know there's a lot of OP cards out there, and I know there's a lot of good cards for your future. This is a definitely me specific card. I think it'd be so fun, and it's kind of supernatural, and I think that's what these cards are about, especially in a world without Nen, which is ours. This would just be super cool. Maybe levitating in Hunter x Hunter wouldn't be as cool because you could probably use Nen to make yourself look like levitating or actually levitate somehow. But yeah, I thought this was really cool and really fun. And lastly, a pretty predictable one, but you have to give it to him. This was a card that is for the winner. It's for the person that beats the whole game. The SS rank transformation number 1, card effect. A castle is given to you with a population of 10,000. You probably already know what it is. It's Ruler Blessing, the card that Gon gets at the very end when he gets the highest score on the exam, and it gives you the effect that all the residents in your castle will obey any law that you make and any commands that you issue. Now, like, come on, I'm not a power hungry guy, but how do you not pick this card? This is a card meant for someone who likes winning. I like winning. I'm a pretty competitive person. I'm not a power hungry person, like I said, but if you could control these people, imagine what you could accomplish in your life. Imagine the things that you could do with 10,000 people obeying any law that you lay down, dog. You could build pyramids, you could build monuments, you could build your face out of rock, you could do everything, man. You could do so much with 10,000 people obeying you. Like, this is your castle, this is your 10,000 people, and you know, you kind of had to pick it. Originally, I didn't want to pick this card. I wanted to just leave it out. I wanted to be like, hey, I picked 3 cards from the 100 restricted card list, but I left out Ruler's Blessing because, you know, I had to. It's just too strong. But I was like, nah, I had to put it in here because who wouldn't pick this card? It would just be unfair for me to leave that one out. This card is so awesome. This card is so awesome, man. Like, you already know most people would pick this. When you're given this, even if people say they wouldn't pick this, in real life, they would probably pick this card. If you disagree with me, if you disagree with me, let me know. Honestly, I believe most people would pick this card, and I believe it's kind of basic that I picked it, but I can't tell you guys lies. Like, who wouldn't pick this? Anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a short video today. Let me know the 3 cards that you would pick. I'm gonna leave a link down below of the list of Greed Island cards mentioned in the show from the wiki. That's where I got all my information, plus the anime itself, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace from the vault. See ya.